Good morning guys and welcome back. So today I want to show you guys how to remove the factory side steps from your JK Wrangler. So we've got these plastic faded side steps here. They come factory on the JK. Now, they aren't the best looking side steps in the world. They are functional, I'll give Jeep that, but they're just not the best looking thing. So there's multiple reasons why you might want to remove these. You might want to be installing rock sliders, you might be doing a custom set of side steps that we might be doing later on. Maybe, I need to figure out a few things. I can't weld, which is a bit useless. I can definitely bolt stuff together quite easily. So we might look at doing a custom set of side steps for the JK to replace these kind of dinky little plastic ones. So if you guys got any thoughts in mind of what I can do as a custom set of side steps, please let me know in the comments below. I always love hearing your comments and replying back as well. But today we're going to be removing these side steps. Now I've already removed the other side. I've got Bailey here. He's going to be helping me. He's got his little yogurt. Probably shouldn't be playing with a dirty wheel. Don't play with that. He's got his yogurt. So I've got a little helper here. He's going to be helping me. It's really simple and straightforward, guys. I was actually thinking it's going to be a little bit harder than this because you've got these little pins that go through here. And when I was looking at them before, I think it's quite dirty underneath. I thought they were actually like a little rivet or something that I might have to draw out. But it's actually bolted on the other side. So there's one bolt that goes straight up into the body of the Jeep, and these two bolts here. These two bolts here, all you'll need is a 10mm spanner, and the bolt going straight into the body of the Jeep is a 14mm socket. So 14mm socket and a 10mm spanner. So only two tools you will need, and your handy dandy hands, and maybe a little helper as well. If you've got one, why not? Getting them interested at an early age. So let's jump underneath the Jeep. I'll show you guys where the bolts are, where they're located, and let's start pulling off these side steps. Now, why am I pulling off the side steps? One, I saw a little bit of rust forming in one of the brackets, so I want to take them off, strip that down, repaint it, get that sorted so it looks nice and clean, and I don't want that rust to form and go into different parts of the Jeep as well. So that's another thing to keep an eye on. The other thing is, as well as that rust, it's a second-hand Jeep. I don't really know the full history of the Jeep, where it's been, what it's been done to it, what's happened to it, how the old owners have treated it. So I like taking things off, having a look underneath it, checking things out, checking for dents, rust, especially that sort of stuff. So when I took the other side off, I saw a little bit more rust that we're going to be taking care of at a later stage. But I want to take this one off, check that one out. And I'm also not a big fan of the plastic side steps as well. So I think we might do a custom set, or if you guys got any recommendations, please leave it in the comments down below. But let's jump underneath the Jeep. I'll show you where these bolts are. Let's take these things off. I think it actually looks really good without those plastic side steps on. Let me know what you guys think as soon as we take them off. Alright, so under the Jeep you can see this bracket here which is connected to the side step. If you look up, there's a 14mm bolt just there that goes straight up into the body, and you got these two smaller 10mm just here. The ones I thought were kind of like little rivets there and there. So all I've done is go along with a can of WD-40, loosen those suckers up because they looked a little bit rusty. So we've got our 14mm. That's left. Is that lefty tighty? Righty tighty? That's left. That's left. So I did the two end ones first, then went along and did the middle one last to just support the weight of it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Is that better? Oh, yuck. I don't know if you guys can see all that dirt that's just come off there that's fallen on the camera. So I'll start taking these off. I've loosened all of them up. There's a little bit of rust forming there as well. And it's quite dirty under here. I should go back through and actually repaint all this. Make sure it's nice and clean, and I know it's 100% protected. So there's the side step there. You got one bracket directly underneath the door hinge. Got another bracket where the kind of door handle is. And you got another bracket where the back door comes down, where the door handle is as well. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Where are you going? he's a good helper, but he kind of wanders off sometimes. Excuse me, sir. You're supposed to come back and help me take these side steps off. Excuse me. Come on. You grab the 10mm. Oh, you got a bit of yogurt on your nose. Grab the 10mm. Start taking these bolts off. So you got one there, one there, and one there. As you can see, there's a bracket there. I have seen people unbolt it from there and then leave the brackets on. Don't do that. That looks so stupid. So it's really simple. I don't know if they didn't know, like, if these were like how I thought these were riveted on. Don't leave those brackets on. But my thoughts is, I'll show you when we take them off, and I'll show you how the brackets kind of sit. And I want you guys' thoughts on what we can make up and what you think will look quite good. So let's take those bolts out super quick. And so this job probably takes what, 5-10 minutes, if that. So let's unbolt those, get those side steps off. I'll show you where the brackets are and what my kind of thoughts are for the custom made setup side. Yuck. Alright, so all the bolts are removed. I don't know if you guys saw all that debris and sand and mud and just crap. I shouldn't swear on YouTube actually. All the crap that was just falling onto the lens, it was all that stuff that you can't actually see when you're washing the car and when you're actually having a good look at it. You can see the rust on my finger. I should probably wear gloves when I do this. But you can see all the rust built up on the actual bolts itself, on the nuts and stuff. Now just genuine rust like that, if you can't see that, what's actually hiding behind these side steps, behind the actual stuff you can't see. So it's actually a really good idea to remove this stuff. You can always put it back on if you want. It's not permanent if you remove it. Clean it up, make sure there's no rust there, put it back on and you're good to go. That way you know it's exactly perfect, you know it's fully protected when you're going down on trips, stuff like that. Because you want these cars, you want these Jeeps. There was a leaf just stuck in the door hinge like that. There. You want the Jeeps to last a lifetime. Like, they're worth a lot of money. Like, we spend a lot of money on them. You want to try and protect them as much as possible. So all the bolts are out. Now they're just sitting in by these little bolts just there. Now let's go along, slide it off. It's super straightforward. As you guys see, then I'll show you what we've got to work with. Then I'll show you my idea of my kind of custom side steps. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I want you guys' opinion. But let's take these side steps off and show you what we're working with. So after you remove all the bolts, all you got to do is grab it, pull, and you're done. That's it. Ugh. Like water, dirt and stuff can build up there, create rust in there, behind those sills. I really need to go along and paint all that. Dirt, 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 rust. So those are the brackets. They're like little L brackets, L brackets, they're like that. So I thought I might just remove them off there. So to kind of come off there, come down about yay far and out about that far, I think. So there's 3 of them running along, and just run a steel beam, like a metal beam, all the way along there. Probably about comes about that far, so that will protect there. It'll protect the sill from any damage when we're off road, and just bolt it from the other side, like those are, or something like that, and just have a steel, kind of like the Rubicon rails, but kind of just make our own with that bracket off there. 1, 2, 3, and just run a steel plate across there. That way I've got like a little side step that I can use to either access the roof rack or get into the Jeep if I want. But I think it looks actually really nice. I think it looks a lot more simple, a lot more clean without the actual side steps on. So this is before with the side steps on, and now this is it afterwards. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about my idea about making my own side steps. Like, I'm not a welder, I'm not a fabricator, anything like that. Maybe in the future, as the videos progress and stuff like that, we can get into stuff like that, but at the moment, I'm not. I'd like to be, but I don't actually think that looks too bad. But let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Have you guys got any other options? Maybe Rubicon rails, something like that. I don't want to spend a lot of money. I like these little DIY ideas that don't cost the earth, that everybody can do at home without spending a whole ton of money that they can't get back. There's more rubbish in there for some reason. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the custom rail. Let me know what you guys think about having no side steps. I think it looks a lot cleaner, a lot classier. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you haven't already, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.